About politics, Cokie Roberts, famed journalist and political commentator, dies at 75. Roberts spent decades at ABC News, wrote books, and never became cynical. Colleagues say, "When I think of politics, I think of Cokie Roberts." Cokie Roberts, the daughter of politicians who grew up to cover the family business in Washington for ABC News and NPR over several decades, died on Tuesday in Washington of complications from breast cancer. She was 75. ABC broke into network programming to announce her death and pay tribute. Roberts was the daughter of Hal Boggs, a former House Majority Leader from Louisiana, and Lindy Boggs, who succeeded her husband in Congress. Roberts worked in radio and at CBS News and PBS before joining ABC News in 1988. She was a congressional reporter and analyst who co-anchored the Sunday political show This Week with Sam Donaldson from 1996 to 2002. Roberts, who was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2002, kept working nearly to the end. She appeared on This Week in August, drawing enough concern about her evidence weight loss that she released a statement saying, "I'm doing fine," and was looking forward to covering next year's election. She co-wrote a political column for many years with her husband of 53 years, Stephen, who survives her. They had 2 children. Roberts wrote books focusing on the role of women in history. She wrote 2 with her husband, one about interfaith families, and from this day forward, an account of their marriage. Current ABC News political reporter Jonathan Karl recalled being in awe of Roberts when he first started working at the network. "When I think of politics, I think of Cokie Roberts," he said. Her colleagues said she never became cynical or lost her love for politics. She did force NPR to clarify her role as commentator when she wrote a column in 2016 calling on the rational wing of the Republican Party to reject Donald Trump as their presidential candidate. Welcome a new day to everyone. Today I want to give you good news. The good news about health. There are 8 ways to banish negative thoughts and make peace with your body. The first one, move your body in a way that feels good. Instead of forcing yourself up super early for boot camp because you have to, think about how moving actually makes you feel. Exercise can be great, but not if you are using it as punishment, says Bishop. Try to divorce movement from changing the size and shape of your body, and do things that make you feel joyful. If it's been a while since exercise and joy were in the same sentence, think back to what you liked as a kid. Riding bikes, go to a spin class, swimming, head to nearest pool. The second, take a break. Whether you notice it or not, you are inundated with messages in your daily life that shape how you feel about your body. To recalibrate, Lindsay Kite, Dr. Co-Director of Beauty Certified in New York City, recommends a social media fast for at least 3 days. This can resensitize yourself to the messages just allowing to permit your body image. Third one, do a social media audit. Once you're back on the grid, purge all your social feeds of any images that make you feel bad. Fill it with image that inspires you instead of making you feel like you have to aspire to something. Once you've cleared the things that feels triggering, experts recommend creating an inspiration board of things you find beautiful in all sizes. Start a Pinterest board or shade collection on Instagram of people you are your size or larger, says Bishop. When you see yourself represented in this way, it can be really healing. Third one, speak up. It's hard to feel at peace when your co-workers at lunch are telling you they can't eat that, or your best friend texts you that she can't find an outfit for the weekend because she feels fat. Be honest about how hard it is for you to listen to people's comments abusing their own bodies. Say, boundaries are important. Think about the length of time you spend with someone. You might love your best friend, but is she constantly berating herself? Is she the right person to stop with? Fourth, stop negativity in its tracks. When you are shooting for peaceful coexistence with your body, the goal isn't to eradicate all of your negative thoughts at once. Is to recognize them so that you can start to make some headway. So when you feel them coming on, Bishop recommends picturing a white flag waving and saying, we are not at war today. We are not doing this today. Then replace your negativity with a mantra that makes you feel good, like I'm enough, or my body is an instrument, not an ornament. Fifth, take in the sights. If you are hypercritical of your stomach and you go to the beach, you are going to be laser focused on all the women on the beach who have defined abs. So experts recommend making a practice of noticing all the people you see, not just those who make you feel inferior. This exercise trains you to notice that there are people of all shapes out there and they wear all sorts of different things, says Bishop. It creates insulation around you so that you don't feel so fragile in the world. Sixth, make a 3-outfit maximum. If you tend to battle with your body the most when you are getting dressed, create boundaries. Set a limit for how long you can stand there and check yourself out. Say, let yourself try 3 outfits. And then you have to go with one of them so that you don't get bogged down or obsessing. Seventh, check-in. Negativity is usually a symptom of something bigger. Ask yourself, what do I need? When you notice you're feeling nasty to yourself, says Ball. Often our bodies are the easiest things to take our anxiety and frustration out on. So identifying what the real issues is can divert the emotions in a healthier way.